Welcome to part 17 of the epistles of John. And this is May the 21st, 2024, by man's calendar. And I have to get up earlier in the morning, so I may not do as many parts tonight. But I have to get up earlier in the morning just to spend some time with the Lord before I go to work. So, I probably won't do as many parts tonight as I've been doing, but I certainly didn't want to not do a little because I didn't get to this morning. I had other stuff going on. But I'm praying a lot. And you can certainly see why. Look what's going on around the world. And I know this stuff is not significant to most people. But if you had been studying Bible prophecy, a lot of it would be significant to you. Anyways, getting back into this is 1 John 3. And I'm going to recap verse 17. But whosoever hath this world's good, and seeth his brother hath need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him? That is a question. You got to pay attention to punctuation. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. Many of y'all tell people you love them, but your deeds say otherwise. If you love somebody, you go out of your way to check on them and to make sure they truly are okay. I know. I took care of my family for years. I slept very little. I ate very little, which I did that anyway, because I fasted a lot. But I always made sure that they had plenty to eat, plenty to drink, took care of them, made sure that they were okay, checked on them constantly, day and night. When you love people, you're there for them. I was always there for everybody. I've always been there for everybody. And I've heard a lot of silence the last 3 years. A lot. My phone doesn't really ring unless somebody wants me to do something for them, which is very seldom anymore. My phone never rings unless somebody wants something from me. Nobody calls just to see how I'm doing. Nobody texts me to say, hey, what's up? Nobody really cares. When I'm gone, no one will remember that I've been here except the Lord. And that is a truth that is truer than you all know. And I see it every day. But what is even sadder? The Lord was here 2,000 years ago. The Lord Himself, God, was here 2,000 years ago. And very few of you remember that. You had your books right in front of you to remind you. And you never even took the time to pick Him up and to cuddle with Him and to cuddle with, to hold Him, to speak with Him, to caress Him, or to just see what He wanted, to see what His will was. So don't tell me you're concerned about me. Because that's not true, because you're not even concerned about Him. If you were concerned about me, you would be concerned about the Lord. If you cared about me, you would care about Him, because you would care about the things that pertain to me, and He is what pertains to me. The Lord cares about what pertains to me, so He looketh after you, because I care for you. I care for you. Even though you don't know I exist. And you don't care. I've always been just a shadow, a ghost in this world to everybody, till they wanted me to do something for them. That has not changed. Bo actually saw me as a person. He actually cared about me and about the things that I cared about. So don't try to convince me that you care about me when you never text, you never call, you never write, never message. Because it's poppycock. You don't care about the world in general. If it's not right in your little pocket, it doesn't exist. The love of many has waxed cold. Where is the church of God? Lord's supposed to be coming for a bride that has made herself ready. His bride would care about everyone. Not about stupidity and things of this world, but about the people in general. And want to check on them and make sure they're all okay. I spent 8 months in a wheelchair in one corner of my house, alone. Very seldom did anyone dart through my door. My sister came some to check on me, to help me a little bit when she had to. Or my brother-in-law would come once in a while. And they would set some food on the table for me in there and leave. No conversation. No interaction with other humans. I had the Lord. So don't tell me the love of many has not waxed cold. I have witnessed it for myself. My name is Michael, of the house of El. I am a son of God, and I have been living here among you, watching for such a time as this, because these are the last days, and earth is about to be destroyed. I have been trying to tell you this for some time. The Lord returneth. Where is your oil in your lamps? Where is your love? Where is your compassion one for another? I'm using myself as an example because that is the purpose for which I was sent. Many of you treated me like I was garbage, like you were better than me. Your rewards are coming. You have been judged. Judgment has been every day since the Lord came. Every day since the Lord died. The Word judges you. It is written. How much of it have you really been living by? God has been long-suffering with everyone. And you didn't want to believe who I was and who that I am. That's fine. You don't have to. But you are about to see some tribulation like you've never seen before in your life. You will believe the Lord when He speaks, when He thunders His 7 thunders, which is soon to come. You're about to find out what He wouldn't allow John to write about. You certainly are. Now let's get on back into this word, shall we? My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. Here and hereby we know that we are of the truth, and shall assure our hearts before Him. For if our heart condemn us, God is greater than our heart, and knoweth all things. Beloved, if our heart condemneth us not, then we have confidence toward God. Don't confuse your heart not condemning you with your conscience being seared with the hot iron because you've turned back to the world so much and turned away from God that the only thing you care about anymore is the world. If the world is what you want, go your way. The Lord is done. You've made your choices. I will see you in the next part.